Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now it's been a hot minute since you've seen my lovely face. For anyone paying attention, the background has changed. Ooh. So quick update, we've moved house, everything's in, and I've had this box from Wizards of the Coast sitting on my cupboard for about 2 weeks now, and for any Magic player, having the potential of opening booster packs just sitting there staring at you is tearing me apart. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get into this, open some booster packs, and have a good time. We have the patent pending, probably, GoPro on a boom arm, very fancy, and we'll be showing you close-ups on here as we open it. Alright, let's crack in. Wow. Ooh, hello. Hello, Wizards. Ooh, lovely themed, thematic bubbles. Ooh, okay, we have, ooh, lollipop, sweeties, Halloween. Very, very important. What do we have? We have some set booster packs. Very nice. Sick. Tidy this later. Ooh, we have the collector boosters. Very fancy. Love those. We have, ooh, bloody hell, we have a chunk of draft boosters and another set booster. Awesome. We have a pre-release kit. Very cool. And we have a theme booster in blue. Any other sweeties? No, all right, one sweetie. I'm not going to eat this on camera. I'll eat this a bit later. All right. Thank you very much, the Coast. Thank you very much of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast. Thank you very much, Wizards of the Coast in the air. You guys are awesome as always. Very generous and very kind. So what I'm thinking actually is I'm going to tease you with these, with the draft boosters and the pre-release kits. We're going to do some gameplay coming up soon on the very table in the fancy new studio. So we'll save these for some gameplay. So stay tuned to the channel for that. We'll put them on the shelf up here. Yes, very cool. But it means we still have set boosters designed for cracking, collector boosters designed for cracking, and the theme booster also designed for cracking. Marshall Sutcliffe would be happy with us in this situation. So first we have the Innistrad Midnight Hunt theme booster blue edition. Let's crack in. Okay. Popular Magic formats, very good. Ooh, okay. So full disclosure, because of the house move and all that kind of stuff, I've only opened 2 booster packs of this set so far. So this is Christmas for me. I'm having a lovely time opening packs. It's been so long. All right, Locked in the Cemetery, Phantom Carriage. So yeah, there's going to be all the best blue cards. We're mainly going to be going through Organ Hoarder. I've heard that this is very good in draft. Faithful Mending. This is a card I'm very excited by. Want to put in some decks. Consider also going. I'm trying out both of these in my cube. I think they're very strong. Consider is everything I want to do. Surveil and draw a card. Fantastic. So the theme boosters seem pretty solid if you're like building a commander deck in those colors or something like that. Obviously you can get duplicates, and we're gonna. Ooh, Ominous Roost. This card I really like. I want this to work in cube. I don't think it's going to work in kind of like my higher powered cube. I'm thinking of kind of building like a lower powered cube, and I think this is fantastic in that. Go through to the rare, and we have a Sludge Monster. A Sludge Monster enters the battlefield or attacks, put a slime counter up to 1 other target creature. Non-horror creatures with slime counters on them lose abilities, then have base power toughness 2. I quite like that. It's kind of in the similar vein to Imprisoned in the Moon, in that it can deal with Commander. Obviously, if this dies, but you're in blue in Commander, you might have a counter spell or 2. Keep this alive, shrink down like an Avacyn or something with Indestructible that is harder to get rid of. I quite like that. I think that's cool. Solid pack and a load of blue cards. Very nice. All right, next up, we have the 6 set boosters. Again, designed for cracking fun. So these have the list in them as well, which is another card at the back. Ooh, we have the art card at the front. I forgot about these. These are really, really pretty. Big fan of these. All right, so we have a Mountain. We have a Gavany Silversmith. We have a Cathar Commando. This card, Slam Dunking Cube, better Khazali Pride Mage, or different Khazali Pride Mage. It's a human, it has flash, and it goes in mono white. So you get to save a dual color slot. So very good in cube. We like that. Sun Gold Barrage, perfectly fine. Silverbolt, it's colorless, so we like it. Obsessive Astronomer. Chaplain of Alms. Lunarch Veteran. Ooh, and we have the cool art Tavern Ruffian. Flips into Tavern Smasher. Very cool. We have Jadar, Ghoul Cooler of Nephilia. It's kind of like a bad, or not bad, but not as good Ophiomancer. You only get it on end of your end step, not every end step, and it can't block, which is kind of what Ophiomancer is good because it makes death touches, which is very good for blocking. But these are 2/2s, so they do swing a bit better. So I think probably 1-1, this is like comparable to Ophiomancer, but I think in multiplayer, there's more things you can do with Ophiomancer because you get the card every turn. And then we have our foil. It's a Devoted Graft Keeper. Bit of self-mill, and on the back, I really like double-sided foils. These look really cool. Awesome. All right, another art card. We have a Swamp. We have a Jewel for Dominance. We have a Howl of the Hunt. We have a Stuffed Bear. We have a Candle Trap. Infernal Grasp, slam dunk in any deck with black, I think. Standard playable, I'm assuming. Modern playable, I'm assuming. Cube and Commander playable, get it in as many decks as you can. Dreadhound, very cool card. Recently mentioned this in our Old Stick Fingers EDH Deck Tech, which at time of recording I think is coming out Sunday, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Spoilers. We have a Diagrath Rebirth, another card that could potentially go in that deck because it's got flashback and you're kind of milling stuff in, but perfectly solid. Golgari Graveyard card, which I'm always a big fan of. Tavern Ruffian. Again, we have the Chaplain of Arms. We have another black rare. We have Gissa, Glorious Resurrector. If you want to see a deck take on this, let us know down in the comments. We'll see what we can do. We have a Bird Admirer in foil, and on the back is a Wing Shredder. All right, number 3. Another art card, and ooh, we have a foily Plains. I think the Plains are my least favorite of the cycle, but in foil that looks really, really pretty. Very nice. All right, we have a Voldaran Stinger. We have a Blade Brand. We have a Novice Occultist. So if anyone isn't aware, these packs are kind of seeded a little bit, so they're kind of like, you get like a load of cards of the same color or the same theme at the start of them. So blood packed in the pack. So we're seeing a lot of black cards to begin with in kind of like the early slots of the pack. We have a Morkrut Behemoth. We have a Fading Hope. We have a Field of Ruin. Good to see it back. Just answers a lot of things. We have a Fangblade Brigand in the alt art, or in the cool Harvest Moon art, I think it's called, or the Harvest art. Flips over into a big chonker. We have Tireless Hauler. Perfectly playable card, I would assume. Transforms into Dire Strain Brawler. Cool. And we're going to burn the house down. That was a very bad segue, but we'll go with it. I like the fact it deals damage to each Planeswalker. More of that, please. And our foil is a Falcon Abomination. We have 3 more set boosters before we get into the 4 collector boosties. So let's crack on with that. All right, we have our art card. We have a forest. The more I'm opening of these, the more I'm realizing I'm going to need to buy all of them because they're really pretty. Unruly Mob also wants some nice lands. We have a Homestead Courage. Moonrager's Slash. Gavany Trapper. Tappers are always just really solid cards, especially in like limited and that kind of stuff. So I'm assuming this card's going to be just pretty solid at tapping down any big. Like for 2 mana return, you can just tap down the biggest creature on the board. That's perfectly fine. Nebelgast Intruder. Have a Dissipate. A few times we've seen that printed. We have a Tireless Hauler. We have a Burly Breaker, which transforms into Dire Strain Demolish. Oh, transforms into an 8/7. You don't mind that. And then, ooh, this card looks very pretty. We have Liasa, Forgotten Archangel. The other sister is back and she's here, and that card looks very nice in the altar. I'm a bit hit and miss on some of these. Some of these I think look very pretty. This one I think looks quite nice. Some of them, for me, doesn't work as well, but as an art style, I think it's really nice. Again, if you want to see a deck take on this one, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see what we can do for you. We have another rare. We have a Celestus. Ooh, okay, this has been a good pack, because I've just seen what's coming next. Celestus, perfectly fine card. If you're playing Werewolves, I would play this. It does everything you want. We have a foil Primal Adversary. Wah! That card looks awesome. We will get the sleeve very, very shortly. A 3-mana 4/3 with Trample with upside. I mean, come on, cards are getting a little bit OP at the moment, but damn, that looks awesome, and damn, that looks like a good card. Maybe I will try that in Cube with my new Wolves section. Okay, that was the best pack yet. 3 rares? Oh no, 2 rares and a foil mythic. We will take that. Moving hastily on, we have a Forest, Olivia's Midnight Ambush. Again, seems like a perfectly good card. It's kind of like, what's the one of the lad falling in a hole? It's like that, but with Nightbound Daybound, so perfectly fine card. Mounted Dreadkin, no, Mounted Dread Knight. Vampire Interloper, perfectly good if you want to hit face in black. Bat Whisperer, I like the theme of the card probably more than the card itself. Arrogant Outlaw. Putrefying Dragon, I like dragons, but a bit weird that they're on Innistrad, but we'll take it anyway. Cathartic Pyre, I want to try this card in Cube. Again, I'm going to mention that a few times in some cards. This is on my list to try. I like being able to deal 3 damage to a creature or a planeswalker, but then I also like the fact that it does the looting thing. It does the rummaging thing that I'm kind of after in my red section. So I think that's a perfectly solid card for that. We have a Harvesttide Infiltrator, which flips into Harvesttide Assailant. Oh yeah, because the story of the set is that the Harvest Moon gets attacked by werewolves, is what I heard. Very cool. Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Human Warlock flips into nothing. I just assumed it was a werewolf. And our rare is Florian Voldaren Scion. Cool card. Again, if you want to see a deck take on this, let us know down in the comments. And our foil is a Celestus Sanctifier. Okay, so our last our last set booster. Will we do better than the pack before the one before this? Again, a Forest. Neonate's Rush. We'll churn through the commons and uncommons a little bit. Stolen Vitality. Famished Foragers. Again, so you're seeing that the kind of the start of the pack is all in red. Give you a bit of theme there. Falconwrath Perforator. Uncommons, we have a Nebelgast Intruder. We have a Dissipate again. Harvesttide Infiltrator. Tireless Hauler. Tavern Ruffian. I won't show the flip because we've seen these already. Oh, we have another mythic, a very fancy Hostel. Love a bit of is that alliteration? Very cool card that can flip into a 3/7 Creeping In. Very sweet. We got that one. Very nice. We'll give that a go in some Commander decks or two. All right. Next we have the main event. We have the 4 collector boosties that we all want to open. What will we get? These are normally pretty spicy. Okay, everything's in foil as well. Oh, it looks so nice. All right. At first we have a Bat Whisperer in foil. We have a Hobbling Zombie in foil. We have a Shipwreck Sifters. We have a Startle. I'm not going to say they're in foil every time. Just assume they're in foil, unless otherwise mentioned. We have a Scarb Wrangler. We have a Flame Channeler. Ooh, we have a Foil Mountain. That looks really nice. I'm going to need to buy loads of these. Damn it. We have a first rare. We have a Rite of Harmony. Whenever a creature or enchantment enters the battle under your control, this turn, draw a card. That could be quite strong in an Enchantress deck. Is it Sithis? Is that the green-white one we made recently on the channel? This goes in that. All right, this one is not a foil, but it is full art. It's Visions of Duplicity. 2 and a blue. Exchange control of 2 target creatures you don't control with flashback. And it's X is less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. Okay, that's kind of eminency. Oh, so this is one of the commander-only cards. Very cool. Like that. Ooh, this is one I'm very happy to see because, again, I want to put it in my cube, but also I want to put in every white deck ever. We have a full art Fateful Absence. That looks sick, and I'm really happy to open that one. That one is very nice. We have the nice alternate art Burly Breaker again. We have a Candlegrove Witch. I've just seen the next card. Again, I told you, these can be pretty spicy. We have a full art Wrenn and 7. This is going straight in a Golgari Lands deck that I'm thinking of putting together. if you want to see that on the channel, again, just let me know. Let me know what you guys want. We're trying to cater the content to what people are asking for. Ren and 7, really happy to see that. Very pretty. And then we have two more cards. There's more in this pack. We have a foil Candlegrove Witch. It's not. I just assume every card in this set transforms. We have a full art foil Malevolent Hermit. For me, it's kind of like, is it Glenalendra, the one that you can sack it to counter a spell that kind of targets your own stuff. The fact you can get this back from the graveyard with the disturb cost, I really like, because again, in a lot of my decks, there's a lot of kind of self-mill graveyard synergy stuff, so I like that. Awesome. We'll get the sleeves for these. All right. Whoa, that was one pack. We have 3 more. That was fancy. Let's see what we can do next. All right. We have an Electric Revelation. We have a Might of the Old Ways. We have an Unblinking Observer. We have a Morning Patrol. We have a Clear Shot. We have a Covetous Castaway. We have a Swamp. Again, foil. I really like this one, the purple on this. It looks awesome. We have a foil rare land. We have a Shipwreck Marsh. Very cool. I need more Sultai mana bases. We have a Celebrate the Harvest, full art. Again, I think this is a commander-only card, or a commander card that's from this. Some of the commander cards you can only get in packs, where, and this is one of them, I believe. We have a full art grafted Identity. We have a Hound Tamer. We have a Candlegrove Witch. We have a full art commander. We have Catilda Dawnheart Prime. Green and a white for a 1/1 legendary creature, human warlock. Protection from werewolves. And it has human creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any of this creature's colours. Then 4 green white to tap, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. That seems like a perfectly decent kind of like white weenie green dork style commander. Let us know if you want to see a deck tech on it. We have done deck techs for this set. We just haven't opened any of the cards for that. We have a Bird Admirer. And then we have a foil full art Florian Waldaran Scion in the alternate cool art. That looks sick. Very, very nice. Moving hastily on, we have 2 more, and then we'll get you out of here. We have a Flip the Switch. We have an Eaten Alive. We have a Search Party Captain. We have an Otherworldly Gaze. We have a Turn the Earth. We have a Village Watch. We have a Foil Island. Very nice. I think this is my favourite island until some of the new ones on the new set were spoiled, which is like a shipwreck on it, which looks awesome. We have a foil, Arlen the Pack's Hope. Goes in any werewolf commander deck. We do have a werewolf commander deck on the channel. It's not Gruul. The one we built is red, green, white, black, I want to say. Yeah, every colour but blue. 4-colour werewolves. Really cool, really fun deck. Check it out. Links will be down below. We have a Sigarda's Vanguard. Again, another of the commander cards in the full art. Very nice. We have a Curse of Surveillance. We do have a Cursed Tribal deck on the channel as well. That one is a ton of fun. I'd recommend checking that one out. We have a Shady Traveller. We have a Tireless Hauler. We have another card I'm checking out in my cube, Suspicious Stowaway. This is replacing Luta Il-Kor. The front side is very similar to Luta Il-Kor. In fact, it's probably the same. The fact that this can block makes it a bit better than Shadow, if I'm honest with you. But then it flips with Daybound, Nightbound into Seafaring Werewolf, and then you can just draw a card and hit face with a 2/1 every turn. Put a Grafted Wargear on this, and you're kind of off to the races. That seems like a pretty solid thing to do. We have a Tireless Hauler. And then we have a Grafted Identity. This one's full art and foil. Very nice. And then we have a Burb token in foil. And on the back it's a Decayed Zombie. All right, last pack. Let's crack on. All right, first up we have a Brimstone Vandal. We have a Harvestide Sentry. We have a Thraben Exorcism. We have a Gale Drifter. We have a Sunrise Cavalier. We have a Moonsilver Key. We have a Foil Plains. We have a Foil Direstrain Rampage. I think we've completed the set. We have the green Visions of Dominance. Oh no, this one we opened before, but this one's full art. Oh no, it's a different one. The one I thought was a lands one. Put a counter on everything and you can flash it back. Very cool. We have Vanquish the Horde, a pretty solid board wipe in Commander, especially. Like, this could easily just cost white. You're going to have 6 creatures on the battlefield, especially if you're in a position you're wanting to be casting a board wipe, so that seems pretty solid. We have a Fangblade Brigand. We have a Harvestide Infiltrator. We have a non-foil this time, Altart Florian Voldaren Scion. We have a Village Watch. And then this card is very familiar. We have another Vanquish the Horde, this time full art and foil. Sick. And then we have the Beast Chap and Uman. Maybe it's the same person. Ooh. So thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to go have my sweet and sleeve some of these cards. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.